What is up, everybody? It is Sunday, June 28th, 2026. It is 5 p.m., and that means it is time for the Council of Comics, Film, and Box Office News Live. It is episode 191, and we are doing Chariots of Fire this Sunday.
See, I mean, see, this all like that. Somebody's got something on. Who is it? Who is it?
Day. Where are the heroes? As soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the world's greatest comic book channel with the world's greatest comic book shows for the world's greatest comic book audience, trying to win tomorrow's world's greatest giveaway, the Council of Comics. And as always, the loyal council, C to the Bizzle, Phil, Green to the shirt guy, and Cliff to the On Comics. How are you?
Woo! I'm feeling Olympic.
I am after the show I'm cooking some gyros for the house.
You're making ribs?
Gyro.
You cooking money?
Lamb.
You're making gyros? Gyros?
Gyros. Yeah.
I'm making ribs. How
Nice.
not the same thing.
I'm making chicken thighs.
They're all the same. They're meat.
We having leftovers, son.
The mashed
I
potatoes.
have a
are going on the
refrigerator
top.
full of leftovers. I'm gonna eat real good for lunch tomorrow. I have so many
Listen, leftovers is good. 1, 2, 3, pushing it. 4,
Also-
you're dead. You're dead on 4. I'm telling you.
That's what I
Oh,
was
has,
about to
four
ask.
has not killed me. Day 4 has
No,
not
four
killed me.
Listen, if you reheat your food properly on day 4 and they were
4
served
days? Are
properly,
you crazy, man?
you can do it. Now, obviously,
yeah,
if you
can
open
do
it,
I
if
can,
you
I
open
could
it and
jump
it
over here and
smells,
I can break a
if
leg.
you
Like, I
open
can
it
do it.
and it smells of the Titanic, don't eat that.
Stuff that's been sitting in the fridge for
But
a while.
if it
So
smells
wait,
the
y'all
same-
eat 5 days?
I eat stuff that's been in the fridge for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh my goodness, Green Sugar, we gotta go get a checkup.
Hey,
The bacteria.
I'm with
my
you.
my maximum is 6 days because on the 7th day the Lord declared garbage day. So
Let's say the Lord rested. Put in the chat how many days you would go. Before you throw food away.
Usually, like it's very rare, but like 6 days. If I'm in a pinch and that food still looks good,
6
yeah.
days? Y'all are
It's
dead.
in that microwave and
You're playing
go get
with
it.
your
Radiate
lives.
that
You realize
chicken.
this? You're playing
Yeah.
with your lives.
No,
you are not. It is significantly
No.
reduced.
Now,
you
there's
know
a
how
difference.
much? You know how
I
many
put food
preservatives
in
and
the
other garbage is in
freezer.
their food
Now, if I
today?
put it in the
It's not going
freezer,
bad.
that's different.
Right,
I put it in the
and
freezer.
I'm just telling
I'm talking
you.
about leaving it in the fridge for 6 days.
And I'm saying 5 days in the fridge many times will
Nerdy
be
Geek,
fine.
6 to 7.
The
Go get checked,
number
Nerdy
one-
Geek.
The number one thing
I
you
don't
will
listen to
know,
somebody
and
who
you
puts
can
peanut
look
butter in
this
their
up.
refrigerator, so that's fine.
The smell.
There it
The
is.
smell
That's a
will
good one,
always tell you, Sam. The smell will always be your guide. If it smells nothing like it was meant to smell like, don't touch
But
it.
wait.
That's it.
Okay, the smell hits. You mean to tell me the day before the smell hits, it's okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, because that means the bacteria hasn't grown to that proportion.
I was
it
watching
has grown
videos.
to
This
the
guy was saying
proportion-
diabolical. It's
No,
diabolical.
look, microwaves are good. Heating it in the skillet is good. Throwing things in the oven is good. It's going to kill a lot of stuff. You're going to have a fine meal. All right. Now, do you have a history of illnesses that make you more susceptible to microbia? Then you should absolutely avoid it. My fridge is
Cliff.
also at 34 degrees
Always gives us
Fahrenheit.
the
Yes.
information, huh?
Same.
Nerdy Geek keeps his fridge at 34. Do you guys keep your fridge
Yeah,
at
we're
I'll
34?
keep that
more
34,
like my
baby,
food
34.
leftovers,
34?
like Tupperware, the
That's
whole
only
Yeah.
2 degrees away from freezing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep it cold, man.
It's not a freezer. It's a refrigerator.
Brian,
Wait,
come on, Brian. Come
Hi,
on.
Brian.
Come on, Brian.
Can we go back real quick? I know this is off topic.
Comics embrace the low.
Because I know there's a movie show today, but you put peanut butter in the refrigerator?
Yeah, I put peanut butter in the
If
refrigerator.
it is
Oh, I'm not a weirdo.
shelf-stable peanut butter. Shelf-stable peanut butter is fine, but
Not
many
shelf
are...
stable peanut butter is fine too, because I'm still eating it. I can show you my jar right now if you want.
Well, right, but
believe
you can have, there are shelf-stable, and Skippy makes a shelf-stable natural, right? They probably just
Or
use
you can take a chance because that's what life's about.
I'm not taking those
I
chances,
also,
okay?
I also don't put my ketchup and mustard
I don't put my ketchup and mustard in the
Honestly,
fridge
to quote Green Shirt Guy, it also doesn't like last long enough in the house.
There's that.
Right, that is true.
Like my jar of peanut butter, if I have it, man, that peanut butter sandwiches become a nighttime snack.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't a big peanut butter and jelly guy. I just
I
wasn't.
have both types of peanut butter at the at work, in case our clients have nothing to eat, which occasionally happens, right?
Yeah.
So I took the natural ones and I stuck them in the fridge automatically. Everyone laughed at me. You can see
They
the
should
fat
as well. They should
layer,
have.
right? And I don't care. Well, yeah, we run a health facility. Guess what? At
Thank
the
you,
end of the day,
Cliff.
who was right? It was me, because the nurse was like, "We're not here to take chances with people's lives." So that's okay. But the shelf stable one.
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
Have you guys tried the chocolate one peanut butter? Kamari put me
Nutella
on to
one?
it. Well, it's like Jiffy or something, but it's
Nutella
like a
has
chocolate,
one, too.
and you put it on apples and stuff like that. It's so good. Bananas.
Oh no, I haven't tried it.
The Nutella one's the same. They have one too. Well, no, I'm not. The Nutella has a peanut butter now. As well.
Nutella is overrated.
That, sir, is a story for another day. I agree with you.
Now listen. Okay,
wait,
Steven. So I'm gonna
another day.
actually kind of agree with you,
Mhm.
but also I am not fucking with Nutella people.
Hey,
That
hey,
is
hey,
dangerous.
hey, hey, hey,
That
hey,
is
hey,
dangerous.
hey,
We're 2
hey.
minutes. We're 7
Watch
minutes in.
yourself here.
We're 7 minutes in.
The
I get
sun
one. I
hasn't
get
even
one.
gone
I
down.
get
What
one
are
in
you
the
doing?
PG-13 movie. I get one.
Jeez.
Those,
All right.
that
Can't
is
take 'em
that is
anywhere.
that is a crowd. That is an international crowd of people that you are messing with, T Bizzo. Don't
I
say
know.
don't put that at large.
All right,
Dangerous.
all right, all right.
Also, we gotta
let's-
try lemon lasagna because I hear it's a
All
fabulous.
right,
dessert.
we'll start a food channel. All right, let's give these guys a chance to win a duck for tomorrow. Phil's gonna put up the hashtag. Then we'll try to do 4 ducks tonight. Tomorrow's a big night. Oh wait,
All right, it's fair.
wait, what's it telling me that? Oh, that's why it's telling me that. Okay, boom.
Oh,
Hashtag runner. I need a runner. Can I get a runner to the back? A runner. Put that in the comments section. Of course, it's episode 191. We're doing Cliff's 1981 trilogy. The first movie will be. Oh, somebody's thing is on. Somebody's thing is on. We're doing Chariot. Somebody's thing is on. Clifford, is that you?
What are you hearing?
I hear it.
it's like
I hear
it's like a
it.
background
There's
echo.
a background. Right, let's do the test. Check, mic check, 1, 2. It is you, Clifford. It is you.
Hold on, let me just check the microphones.
All right. Do.
I was on the wrong microphone apparently.
Oh, well, look at that. All right, put hashtag runner into the comment section. We're doing Chariots of Fire. That's our first movie in Cliff's 1981 trilogy. We'll be doing that at the end. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, Phil, unfortunately, you're going to have to bring it up.
Let's go.
Gonna bring it up.
Let me slide.
We have a problem.
Oh man.
Houston. We have a problem, Houston.
Oh.
We have a problem. James Gunn, you have a problem, sir.
I don't think it's just a James Gunn problem.
No. It's not just him, but it's currently his problem. You know what I mean? Like it's all over the place.
like Hollywood, you might have a problem going on right now.
Hollywood has a problem.
So not if you're Toy Story 5.
Yeah,
Obviously.
so that there's not a
So
problem.
not
They're
if
going
you're
to see
Toy Story 5,
Toy Story 5
because
makes
you're
money.
making all the money. 70
Yeah.
million
Yeah.
estimated gross.
Leave something for someone else. Toy Story 5.
Estimated gross. These are estimated. I think the real numbers come out like tomorrow.
Yeah.
70 million estimated.
What's it got so
with
far?
585
585.
worldwide in
surprises.
2 weeks. Well, on
Um,
its way, it's going to be $1 billion hit. So,
Yeah.
and that's what everybody like. I get it. That's the family movie to see. If you're going as like a family to the theater, that's
fun.
where the
And it's tough because I think they wanted to do Supergirl July 4th. But
Would have mattered.
Minions
matter.
comes out that weekend.
Minions is this coming weekend.
And Minions would do the same thing as Toy Story to Supergirl. So they took their chances with Toy Story 5 a week later.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I actually enjoyed the movie, and I cannot defend the decisions. And also the environment that we're in with movies, especially superhero movies, like every thought should have been, let's not let this movie contribute to the death of superhero movies. Right? But yet
I agree, but
yet
that
they
means you're telling people to go see the movie regardless of how they feel.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm saying this movie did things wrong that really upset people more so than it upset me. And I'm a very lenient person. And but also I can't disagree with them. The things that are genuinely upsetting them.
So then what's it? Okay, then I want to pick your brain. Because I have not seen Supergirl yet. You're saying the movie did things wrong.
Yep.
But to you enjoyed the movie.
Right, because first of all, I did not reread Woman of Tomorrow until after I saw the movie. That was the first thing. Right?
So
Well, let's be fair too.
So I'm not saying this in a bad way. Hold on, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but you're kind of being biased because you're a super fan.
Yes.
I was gonna say you're also a Superman fan, so you were gonna give it a little more leeway than most people anyway.
Right. I was going to give it a little more leeway, but I'm not blind to the fact that this movie is a train running into a wall.
Can I pick your brain? Can I ask you to forget that you're a super fan?
Right.
And give me what you think about the movie not being a super fan.
I thought the pacing was fine. I thought the action was great. I thought the screen chemistry was pretty solid. I thought it was a significant origin included for Kara Zor-El. I thought all of those things were fine. They made a choice that I do think aligns with some of the messaging in the movie. And so there's that. And I took
without saying what it is, can you say the subject of what it is? What was the choice that they made?
The ending
the
story.
Okay.
Between Supergirl, Ruthie, and Krem. If that's the biggest hint you could get.
Okay.
So, and I took a non-comic book person to the movie, right? So I had somebody who was just there being like, "Oh my god, I love crypto," and that was great, right? We both enjoyed the movie, but we both felt a certain kind of way about the ending. But still, she enjoyed the movie very much, even with its flaws. I'm still giving the movie an 8 because I still think the movie delivers on being a movie. I don't know. I don't know why criticisms go the way that they do, but I feel like there's heavy critique on this. But I think the ending is the biggest problem overall, because when you look at the structure of the movie and you look at the source material,
that's another thing. I heard that people were looking forward to an adaptation of Woman of Tomorrow,
right?
And it ended up being nothing, nowhere close to it.
This is an adaptation of Woman of Tomorrow, like Back to the Future is an adaptation of me going to the bathroom for 20 minutes. Like that's the similarity.
It's not a good thing there, Cliff.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Ruthie is in it. Supergirl is in it. There are red suns. There are dual suns. There's a guy named Krem. All of those things are true for both.
It's the X-Men adaptation of Inferno.
Right,
no!
It's X-Men season 2, one singular episode of Inferno.
So you have Man of Steel not Man of Steel. Good God, I'm sorry. Man of Tomorrow coming out next year.
Right, and I hope it's great to save everybody.
That's the next big DC movie, except for Clayface. But I don't expect big things from Clayface.
No, but you know what? I think Clayface might be the right movie for the right time.
I think I actually expect a little because it has that little bit of a differentness to a comic.
Yeah, but nobody knows who that character is.
Yeah, but they don't need to know who that character is.
Right.
In a world of obsession, back rooms.
That I don't disagree with. What I would say though is they're going to market it as a DC movie because we all know they are, and people are going to go, I don't know who this is, and then it's going to flop as a result.
I think they're gonna market it as a horror film.
I think they're gonna market it as a horror film.
I think they'll do that too, but they're gonna put DC front and center a couple.
We'll see how that goes, but I do think that movie has a greater chance of success than Supergirl does this right now in the present.
And in the present, yeah, not a good thing. And I think it's so. What is like? All right, next one, Spider-Man.
Oh, right, I think Spider-Man's. You know what? I couldn't tell you.
By the way, I think Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man might be a financial success because it is a tentpole character and a tentpole film. But I bet you critically, it's going to be ripped apart.
I couldn't tell you now.
All right, so yeah, and so you think though, like it that might turn this superhero fatigue. That
no.
I just
if it's
like
$1 billion movie. Yeah,
no.
it gives it new life. I think it'll be $1 billion.
Even if it's $1 billion movie, no, because the critics gonna be critics.
It could be a Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever got $850 million. Seabisla loved it. I loved it, and look how many people.
It's Spider-Man.
Blew it up.
The last 3 movies made $1 billion. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's gonna make $1 billion.
Right, but the critical part might destroy it.
If it doesn't, then there's even bigger problems. But I would put my bet toward that it does. That it does do $1 billion. It's Spider-Man. It's the biggest character.
No, like I said, I think it could do $1 billion, but it could. But also $850 million for Wakanda Forever, which did not get to go into 2 major countries at the time, and still people went to see it in droves, and then came out being like, "Why didn't they just replace him?"
Well, remember last Spider-Man made almost $2 billion, or did it make $2 billion?
It got close
and
to
without even playing in China.
But it did the world's greatest fan service ever. Look, all your Spider-Men are here. Like, you know.
We got some fan service and we got Hulk in this.
We got tons of fun. Well, yeah, but this is different.
You got Hulk in this. You got Punisher in this.
Punisher. You got a slew, a bunch of villains. You know what I mean? And classic comic covers like. And you got Daniel Cretton directing it. And he's the action guy. So.
And again, you can have winning formulas and then just look at like the madness unfold. I still think by the way, here, let's get very outrageous. I liked Masters of the Universe more than I enjoyed Supergirl.
Really?
I did. And that movie is tanking, and my brain cannot handle because I am able to get over the critiques that people have of that movie. I was like, yeah, I didn't love that, but like the movie overall gave me all the feels I wanted. And this movie gives me many of the feels that I wanted, and then a couple of feels that I wasn't asking for. Right?
I think a couple of the mistakes that James Gunn made was going Supergirl after Superman.
Let me tell you,
I could have waited.
I would agree with you on the financial side, right? He should have safely gone with a tentpole film. He should have focused on a Batman or a Wonder Woman. It would have
a Wonder Woman movie would have been great for this slot right here.
Right. I think those would have brought in numbers. But Supergirl still could have accomplished it had the movie stuck harder to the plot of the book, of the comic. Yeah. Right.
And another problem I heard was that James Gunn and them, they're just afraid to do these connections. Like I heard they took out the end credit scenes.
I heard that too, and Joe told us about that. You know,
did you have end credit scenes when you went to the movie?
No, but to me, it looks like what would have been end credit scenes were just dredged into the film because Kara going to Clark's apartment looks like an end credit scene, and it's just part of the movie.
So there was no Brainiac thing.
No, there's just a lot of like
Yeah, so then
like
they
there's a
took that
lot
out.
there's a lot of just chit chat. Also, there doesn't need to be a Brainiac thing. It doesn't connect to Kara's story in any way. I was really hoping.
Well, she's gonna be in the next movie. That's
I
gonna
think she's
have
gonna be in the
Brainiac.
next movie, and
Yeah.
of course, Superman's line to her about, "Hey, if you're around, you could really be a help to me," will obviously be more important when we have Brainiac around. But in the comics, Brainiac is part of her origin. In the movie, it is not, right? Movie Kara is born 8 years after the destruction of Krypton, right? So movie Kara has trauma, but does not have the traumas of comic book Kara. Comic book Kara saw Brainiac kidnap Kandor, all right? So that's her first trauma. Then the whole thing with the city in a bubble, and then having to be launched from there. All of this has all these things going on for her in the comic.
I think personally, James Gunn just went a little too much with his love for Superman. And
I don't know.
You're starting off your first 3 major movies are super movies.
Listen, I don't mind that because it's okay if Superman takes the lead here. I don't mind. But
he already took
Superman.
the lead with his movie. His movie took the lead, not 3
right.
movies
And I'm
of
just
Superman.
saying this should have followed on that. It really didn't follow on it on the way it should. I think the best parts of this movie is Supergirl's origin, and I think they really nailed the action. And then there's another argument I've had with people about the look of the movie because a particular studio did the special effects. It just automatically has a James Gunn look. I did not.
Guardians of the Galaxy look, like I mentioned earlier.
I personally, other than some moments in the movie that felt that way, overall, at no point did I feel like I was sitting through that kind of movie, right? So I feel like that's to the movie's credit. But to the movie's discredit, not following the comic was huge in the negativity. Huge.
All right.
Is it a bad thing? Is it a bad thing that look like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Right.
Not visually, but from what I'm hearing, there's literal scenes that are copycats of Guardians of the Galaxy.
And I feel like that's too much. I feel like those are people's biases playing out heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but on average, Guardians of the Galaxy made 800 million. Like
no, yeah.
On average.
No, I hear you, but I don't think copying them would in turn mean that they're gonna make that money. You know, Green Shirt guy, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, and you're like, well, it didn't follow the comic, but you and I know that in order for a movie to make $1 gajillion, it doesn't necessarily have to follow the comic.
No,
it doesn't.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
This didn't follow the comic.
Who's a comic book
This
reader,
didn't
but
follow the
layperson
comic.
is not the one that's gonna have read the comic book more often.
But this didn't follow a comic to an extreme, right? Like
but like
you're
the people that are gonna make the movie money for a movie more often than not are not the people who've read the comic. Is my point.
I agree, and this movie
so they don't care whether it
comic.
followed it or not.
But it is so it's so bad that the fact that they ever opened their mouth to say the words "Woman of Tomorrow" is offensive. Like that's how far off it is. Like there are
I appreciate your honesty, Cliff. I know how much you love these characters.
They did put it right in the trailer. Like they put that comic right in the trailer.
Yeah, they're basically telling you, go read Woman of Tomorrow, go do this.
Right, and then you will read Woman of Tomorrow and see this and go, what happened? My thumbnail for my show this morning is the color image of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow over a black and white image of Millie Alcock. Because that comic overshadows the movie that much.
Is this similar to the fact of the Fantastic Four? I'm talking about the Michael B. Jordan Fantastic Four.
Oh my! Right, like that level of.
Ooh, that's not good.
That level of weeding file. I would say that one is definitely 1 or 2 steps worse than Supergirl. But Supergirl's reaching that side of the triangle.
That's not good. Joe says, when I went to the screening for Supergirl, there were 2 post-credit scenes, one with Lobo, and the final one was showing what might be Brainiac approaching Earth.
and that's gone.
Wow. That's
That
great.
could have been helpful.
That's
That
great.
could have been helpful.
Heroes for Hire says the movie was already spoiled for me last night. Now I know the ending. Ending now, LOL. But I'm still going to see it anyway. Listen, I still want to see it, but I don't think I could spend money to go see it.
And that's a shame because it still looks great in IMAX. You know? But it is what it is.
All right, that's a great Supergirl chat. Phil, what we got for the rest of this?
For the rest of the box office, Supergirl's still number 2. All right, and it's did 38 million, and worldwide it was up to 68. Next few weeks are going to decide Supergirl. Obsession, however, has 7 weeks on the box office, and it is number 3 still with another 9.8 billion. This is up to 370 million worldwide.
Obsession 2 coming soon.
So
It's
I'm just saying.
It's a good
More
movie.
obsessed. What do they call it? More obsessed.
Use this. Well, no, because if you do a movie after Obsession, it should follow the wishing thing, not the
I haven't seen it,
obsession
so I
thing.
don't know.
Correct.
So Jackass, best
Really?
Yeah.
and last.
Wow.
I don't want to see that, but I'll wait till it's streamed.
400,000. And that made 10 million worldwide, like 1.9 on the international.
That's terrible.
Probably didn't cost them a lot to make it.
No.
Probably not.
We could make Jackass movies, honestly.
I was never
survive,
really
but
like
we
a
could.
big fan. So I'm definitely.
Yeah, I used to watch this show all the time.
So is this like the best of and some new stuff sprinkled in? Is that what it is?
If you saw the last one, not everybody came back from the original cast, if you will, and they have a few newer people, and so this is like the newer people with the people who are still held over doing yet another one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Making the end of the franchise.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the end of Jackass.
Phil, before you get out of that,
They said that with the
go to
last
the
one,
box
so who
office for
knows?
the franchise.
Oh, where's that at?
It's over to your right in that little box up top.
Oh, franchise. It doesn't drop.
What about box office? Right above it. Oh, you got to be a pro guy to get that?
Yeah.
Sorry, IMDb.
Yep.
All right.
IMDb Pro thing. Oh, that's Pro things. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's right there. Huh. No,
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
sorry. They don't read, people. They don't read.
So Jackass, best and last, 8,400,000. Number 5, Disclosure Day, making 8,100,000. How is Spielberg's movie is up to $193 million.
I hope he didn't spend a lot of money on it. You know?
I don't think it was like a lot of money. Like I think he's in the.
No, I don't think so either. And here's another one. If you are not intimately familiar with all his works, like if you're not like a Steven Spielberg guy, this movie may impress you more. But if you've seen all his works and you have loved his works throughout your life, then this movie is like, I took all my greatest hits and brought them together. And here.
The budget was
Wrong with that.
115 million.
15?
115.
Oh, 115.
115. Okay.
They
Yeah,
can
maybe.
afford it though.
Yeah, like that's.
It's none of his money, trust me.
Right.
But it's Universal.
That's
and
what I
that's
was
some of
waiting-
it.
Yeah, it's none of his money.
So yeah, that's still like if it's 115, that's like that is like
It'll
a-
barely make even. It'll barely make even. And you have the ancillary market, so it'll barely.
By the way, it might do well for the movie because I thought the advertising for it was wildly lackluster.
Thank you.
I think that I don't think they spend as much on advertising as
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
I feel like they cut it to the bone and like here you go.
So, yeah, I kind of feel like that it's probably not like you got to 3 times your budget to make money now. I feel like that's probably
I feel like more of the what you call it, the marketing now is done via social media because they don't have to pay television networks to play commercials and stuff like that.
It's not even. I don't think it's just a matter of paying for it. I think they think that more people see ads via streaming on their phone than watching television. So why spend the money to advertise it on TV when you can throw it on a YouTube commercial?
Yeah,
which
that's what I
costs you
mean.
about the same amount, and you're going to get
That's what I
better
mean.
engagement.
Yeah. All right.
Backrooms, 5 weeks on this box office chart. It is number 6. It makes another
Ooh.
4,315,000. That is up to
Wow.
330 million.
Yo, A24, man.
worldwide.
Just
This
If you-
quietly
definitely
making
made
their
some
money.
If you go into the back stores of the back rooms, it is so creepy. So I'm so glad that this movie did so well, so that way they could tell more stories about the back rooms.
Well, the same thing. That's what I like about Obsession. You could tell other stories based on the same formula. They'll have different names, but it'll be the same kind of adventure.
Correct.
And with two, this is a good sign for something like Clayface.
Yeah.
If Clayface is like Backrooms, yeah.
Well, just like
Back
a
on-
horror kind of
Yeah,
like a
that-
horror,
that
thing
low
that we
budget
haven't
horror,
seen.
yeah.
Yeah,
horror
if they-
movie
if they
that we
lean-
haven't
We'll
seen.
see.
If they lean more into the horror aspect of it instead of the comic book aspect of it, it'll do great.
Mm.
So number 7, Scary Movie, down 2 spots, makes another $3 million though. Scary
Listen,
Movie
if
is up to
any movie needed to
215
leave
worldwide.
theaters,
Scary movie.
that movie
No.
was the biggest of disappointments.
I want this movie to continue because this backstory behind it, because that movie was a creation of the Wayans brothers,
Mhm.
and it got stole from them by Harry.
Mhm.
What's his name? Weinstein.
Mhm.
When they
Harvey.
got in trouble. Harvey Weinstein got
Mhm.
stolen from, and they finally got it back. So
Listen,
Oh,
Steve
okay.
Izzo, I want to be on board with you so much, but the movie is so bad and upsetting that I can't. But what I will say is their Ghost House movies were excellent compared to this, and I would gladly see another one of those to make up for the abomination. The 2 leading women were the only thing holding this movie together, and a surprise element at the end. But I've never been in a theater so silent for a comedy. It was bad.
It's like when you get to these older franchises, it's like they're expecting people just to come for it for the name, and they're not
No,
putting
listen,
effort into the
dude,
story.
If you watch it, but
Superhero movies.
the sadness is watching the Wayans brothers and Anna Faris. They campaigned everywhere they possibly could. They set up a display in Times Square. They did all sorts of stuff to help promote this movie, and it had a great turnout the first weekend. But for a movie that was nothing, I'm so disappointed that these people are talking about the heart that they put into this, only for it to be so mediocre and worse. It was rough. It was really rough.
Okay. All right. Let's get
4
through the
weeks
rest
on
of this.
there. Number 8, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, The Calamity.
That's an anime,
3
right?
million.
Yeah, talk
Yes.
about free money.
I didn't know
money.
Bleach was still around. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right, 3 million. That had to have been like a Fathom event or something.
Mhm.
Number 9, 4 weeks on the box office. It does make another 2,200,000.
Still going to see it. How much?
Masters of the Universe.
I
Being
enjoyed
its
it.
incredible total up to
Did it
9
make
million.
2?
Oh my
wow,
God,
that's it?
that is disgusting.
I was like,
Diabolical.
did it make 2 yet? But
It's
not
diabolical.
barely
At
over
least,
1?
at least it finally broke out of under 100.
Oh my
my
God.
God.
That is-
insane.
That is. Oh my God, I want to cry for Masters
I
of the
wanna
Universe
cry.
right
How-
now.
what was the budget?
Had to
Because
be
you
like
know this is
150,
losing all kinds of-
200 mil. Had to
I
be.
was gonna say, how we said like Disclosure Day is gonna cross that and be in like the plus, and it's gonna be fine. This
This
is
is-
not.
No.
This is
It's
wow.
the budget was between 170 to 200.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is in trouble.
And it's not a bad film, from what
It's
I
not.
hear.
From, did
Please
you
go
say
see
from
it
what
when
I
you can.
hear?
But
How can you? No. I'm not going to let you do that. I hear it's pretty good, but I'm not going to go see it.
right,
Come
how
on,
dare
dude,
you?
that's
Go
wrong.
see it.
Oh, I'll
Save
see
this
it one
movie.
day. Don't worry about
I'll
that.
see it, right?
I'll
I
see it one
literally
day.
told you this movie is
That's
either
messed
better
up,
than
dude.
Supergirl, and you're like, I'll
Jimmy
see it
Cooks.
one day.
Shout out to Jimmy Cooks.
Don't distract me.
Well,
with Jimmy
hold
Cooks.
on. Before we get back into that, shout out to Jimmy Cooks. Go
that's
check
messed
Jimmy
up.
Cooks' YouTube channel. That's one of my little mentees right there. He's trying to do his YouTube stuff. He's doing great stuff over there on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy Cooks. Sorry, Jimmy Cooks.
That's not right. Don't try it.
I love you,
That's
bro,
not
and
right.
thank you for coming on today. Listen, yeah, I know I should have gone see it, but listen,
You've had ample time at this point. You
but
have
here's the
no
thing:
excuse.
we're gonna have this argument again. Here's the thing, because Green Shirt Guy will always tell me I can go to the $7 theater and watch it. He'll always tell me that, but I refuse because
That's on you, then.
yeah, that's right, because I have a certain principle that you don't have to follow, but
Uh-huh,
of
you're right,
myself, I have to follow.
because one person hurt your feelings one time, you can never forgive them.
Well, one
But Jesus,
person
when-
hurt my
when-
feelings.
when you
Don't
get
give
slapped on
me
one
that,
cheek-
because
when you get slapped on
when
one
one
cheek, what are you
company
supposed
like
to do?
Optimum came and
When
was
you get
destroying your
slapped on one
internet,
cheek,
you
what
were
are you
like,
supposed
"Screw
to do?"
Optimum! I hope they all die."
When you get slapped on one cheek, what are you supposed to do? Show them the other one. And you
No, don't
decided-
pull
No,
scripture
no,
out.
no,
Don't do
no.
that.
We only
Don't
got
do
4
that.
cheeks in total, and
Don't
let me
do
tell
that.
you do run out of cheeks one day.
Don't do that.
All
It's easy
right?
for
You
somebody
run
to
out of
say it that it
cheeks.
didn't happen to.
You're
It's
right,
easy
because
for you
I've
to say.
never been insulted by anyone ever.
You weren't
Well,
there
how
though,
did
and
you-
this situation didn't happen to
Did
you.
they threaten to call the cops on you? Did you have that? Do you forget that part of the story? Is that
Yeah,
part
come on.
cool?
Come on.
Because that part was
Come
not cool. That was
Come on.
not cool.
But to my point, like I can't spend money on movies like I want to. So I chose not to see Masters of the Universe.
And what did you see instead?
Nothing. I'm waiting for Spider-Man to go see a movie.
So you've seen nothing in the last 3 months.
What have I seen? Name some movies. What have I
Trying to think
seen?
what's come out.
Mandalorian, which happens to
Mandalorian.
be
I did go see Mandalorian.
number 10
Yeah, I did
on
go
the
see-
box
Speaking-
office
what a
this
trend.
week.
Hey?
325 million worldwide.
Okay. It's not 100 million, you know?
Not 100 million. That's
No, it's because you went
125.
and
That's
saw
a
it.
pretty decent split for like a Star Wars.
I
movie.
mean, yeah, if we take it for what it is,
that's still a
side-
very low number.
side
Like,
Star Wars movie. It's not the main saga. You know what I mean? I'll give it. They
I
can
liked it.
have
I
that.
thought it was fun.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I liked it too. I think that's still short to what Disney wanted to see. So
Let me put it this way. It felt like, and I know there are potentially more Star Wars movies in this universe.
Thank you,
coming.
Rod the Rican.
It felt like, and I enjoyed it, so it's not a full slap on it, but it felt like, you know how in the past, there's been a series on for years and years and years, and it ends, and they're like, oh, they're gonna make a movie about it. That's what this felt like. Oh,
It's like a
the show's been on
2-hour,
for a year
like,
or two.
movie-
Let's make a
like-
movie about it, and that's the coda to the
Yeah.
series.
You're right.
number 10 this week still makes it 1,600,000. And that's the top 10.
Yeah.
Michael makes 905,000.
Did they hit a billion
And
yet?
guys, no, and I don't think it's going to make it. I think that
Ah.
2 million. I think the gas is out of the tank.
It still has time. Don't worry. It's gonna
Could.
take
It
time.
could. Let it run for the whole summer. Let it try.
I am sure it's gonna run the whole summer.
Oh yeah, so hopefully, but yeah, it's like the gas. I don't know. It's number
The
11.
only movie I've heard of that people have gone back multiple times this summer has been Michael.
Mm.
People go, then they go back to for a sing along. I've heard it all, so I feel like that one can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, poor
Robin Hood.
Hugh.
Red
Poor
Winter.
Hugh Jackman. The death of
Where is
Robin
he?
Hood.
Oh,
Oh,
Forget that even came out.
It looked
I didn't
good.
even know what that was about.
Yeah, it looked
It's
good.
another Robin Hood movie.
It's a good streaming
Oh.
movie. Something good to watch on streaming.
Super
Okay.
Mario. All the way at the bottom is Underland.
Underland.
Underland 32,
What
a
are you eating,
cinematic
Underland?
voyage beneath the surface of the earth
Look,
into
Hey,
worlds.
we could
really-
make a movie, and if we got everybody we know to go see it in the theater at a local theater or something, we could get on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really glimpse
Yeah,
by
we could
human
release
eyes.
it at the Roosevelt.
I mean, sure, that'll be one of the places. I won't deny it. I won't deny it. the council
Play
of
in 3
comics.
theaters.
But yeah, all right. That's
Up 1 theater from last week.
Thank you, Phil, for that wonderful box
That's the
office.
box office.
Oh, we spent a lot of time in that. That was good though. That was very, very therapeutic right there, that box officeness. Let's spin for that duck, Phil, and put another one up.
First one is going to be Runner in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draw.
Round and round it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Where it lands, no one on the council knows. But if it lands on your name, you'll get a ticket to tomorrow's really, really, really big show. Ryan LCS. And he is also in for a Super Duck tonight. And you know what I'm going to do for all you guys out there? Oh, yeah, show the next one. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Eric Little is the next one. Eric Little, that'll be in the comments section below. And I'm gonna do something that I think is fun for all you guys out there to win Super Ducks. This is gonna be a easy way for you to get Super Ducks. Okay, you ready? It's gonna make it so easy for you to get a Super Duck right now. I'm gonna put a hashtag number in the comments section, right? And the job, once you see that number, is to continue the order. So say I put 7. Person puts 8. Next person has to put 9, has to put 10, has to put 11, has to put 12. And those that put it in the right order will all get Super Ducks, no matter how long the numbers go. But if you go out a step, like if you put, somebody puts 9 and you put a 9, you don't get a Super Duck for that.
What if somebody puts 9 and the next person puts 11 and then the next person?
Nope, it has to be in succession.
After that puts 12 because they didn't notice.
If they miss number 10, it won't count. Those two won't count. They have to be in order. All right?
Well, considering what latency is like across the internet.
Hey, that's how the
It's
dice
blow up
rolls
quickly.
with this internet. But it's a chance for everybody to get something. So here we go. It is in the comments section. Continue the trend. Don't go out of order. And I will take time tonight to give all you guys Super Ducks.
It already blew it. Look.
No, Joe doesn't get one. Now
Oh,
he
Joe
gets one
doesn't
for
get one?
49. He gets one for 49. Dante does not get one for 48.
Oh, I
he's
thought when
already
the
out.
chain breaks. is
No,
when it
no.
goes in.
Only the ones that complete the chain correctly get it. And Joe,
Chain.
once you get one, don't put $1 billion in there. If you get one, don't get greedy. I won't count it. This is for your chance to get one Super Duck. All right. Now that's fun and that's going. Let me do a couple announcements and then we'll get into the main part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's not it. That's that. Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. They do great things for patients out there waiting medical procedures. 2 ways you can help this organization. Go to youngatheartfoundation.com and scroll down till you see this green register to become a donor button for Donate at Life America, because more than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant. And if you feel it in your heart to do so and help, you can register as an organ donor today. Second way to help is to sponsor a Hope Kit that's 100% tax deductible. They'll take all the funds together and create these great gift boxes for those patients. If you have another way you want to help Mike and the organization, give them a call at 323-396-9998. That's 393-396-9998. or email them at info@youngatheartfoundation.com and let them know the council sent you. Alternatives. This is our home away from home. It's located in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. It's owned by our good friend Anthony. Anthony has a special for you guys out there that are having trouble getting your comic books every week. You don't have a shop around you. You live in the comic wasteland, the comic desert. You don't want to drive 2-3 hours. Anthony and Alternaverse are going to solve all your problems. You're going to get in touch with Anthony. Give him your pull list. He's going to bag and board your pull list at no extra cost. and he's going to take 10% off the order and ship that out to you. If that's something that you want to do, give Anthony a call at 845-233-4234 or email him at alternativerse2@aol.com. They have comics, cards, and toys. They have card tournaments every weekend. Locana, Pokemon, Magic. Get in touch with Anthony, and he will give you the schedule. Clip, you don't have a thing for Sunday, do you?
I do not.
Okay, so we won't do that. All righty. Council.
You guys want to? You guys are up to number 53.
Yeah, I'll explain it again. Only the ones that complete the chain in the right order will get the duck. So say if somebody put 53. If the next person after puts 53, they don't get a duck. Only the next person that says 54 will get a duck. If they jump ahead and say 56, they don't get a duck. You must complete the chain. All right.
To help y'all out right now, the current number is 52.
Is it?
No, I got 52.
It is 52 because you know why it's 52? Because nobody put in 53.
I don't see a 53 on here.
Yeah. So it's at 52. See how the game goes? It's very, very, very good.
And also, just to let everybody know, in the chat, you have to better help you out. Change the chat to live chat. So that way it'd be most up to date.
Yes, change it to live chat. Thank you, Sibyl. I didn't know that.
I do a lot of comic book auctions. So.
Just for sake of ducks, Phil, let's spin for this second duck and get another duck up there. Eric Little
in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draw.
As it spins and spins and spins, ladies and gentlemen, the council doesn't know who's going to win, but it could be you if it lands on your name. Bobby De La Ghetto. You are in there, my friend. You're in for a regular duck and a super duck spin today. Get up. Okay, and what's the next hashtag, Phil? Best part is the music. That's my hashtag, by the way.
Yep, that's me.
That's my hashtag.
You better
And what?
not late talk this movie. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You better know what you do. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Dante is right. Also be on the council chat because he's on Cliff's chat and the numbers aren't there.
Yeah, you got to go to the council. Oh, so all of them won't be on that stream either? Oh,
No,
there's
no,
another
no,
one.
no,
You're going to
no.
have to go to the council chat.
Council chat for that one.
Okay.
Do like me, have multiple screens going at the same time.
Yeah. All right, let me put this banner up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we've come to that part of the show. It's time to talk about our movie of the week. The movie of the week comes from Clifford, and he has a 1981 trilogy that we are going to go over. And the first movie in his 1981 trilogy is
Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire. Two British track athletes, one a determined Jew and the other a devout Christian, are driven to win in the 1924 Olympics as they wrestle with issues of pride and conscience. This is directed by Hugh Hudson. Writer is Colin Welland and stars Ben Cross, Ian Charleston, and Nicholas Farrell. Now, Clifford.
It took me my whole life to get to this point where I could finally understand why this movie won Best Picture in 1981.
So good.
You know, I am a sucker for true to life stories, even though they make stuff up to make it more dramatic. There's actually a key thing. There's actually a key moment in this movie that has nothing to do with historical fact for one of the two main characters, much less that they interacted far less in real life than this movie would have you believe. But ultimately,
would that be the handshake?
I mean, for real, you know,
not there. He's not there.
Yeah, and then the hurdle thing, please. So like,
Yeah.
That was cute. It was cute, but like, you know, did not happen. the most important thing was the 100 meter Sunday race thing. He knew forever and a minute ago. That was like never an issue. All of that was pre-planned. The movie makes you feel like, oh my goodness, we just figured it out. No, they knew. Real cute for the movie. But I mean, I love it. It's two unique men, unique journeys in the same time frame, and the circumstances surrounding them. You know, it's very well done, very heartwarming, you know, and it delivers on those notes of those exceptionally exclusionary times that never seem to get away from us. So yeah, I enjoyed this film more now than I ever did. And the fact that a synthetic music, synthesized music, actually works so well for a period piece is bonkers.
Yeah. Well,
Right, but it's only in the beginning and the end with the music. That's what I didn't like.
No,
you
but
know what? I
it's
didn't
actually-
really.
throughout the movie too.
You know what? And
Yeah.
I found it throughout, like except for like the theme, which I get.
The main theme is what I'm
Kind of
talking
was
about,
like
yeah.
a little bit like jarring to me when like just like they're in the main like the synthesizer would come in. Like that was just for like a period piece. That was a little bit jarring.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Sam, anytime you do a rewatch, you will notice that the synthetic score actually not the same score of the beginning and the end, but the synthesizer
The other score,
shows
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. When you think about when he loses the first time to Little before the Olympics, and the look on his face, that's all synthesizer music going. That's all
That was one of the points. Like whoa.
But I thought it worked for the drama. I thought it worked for the drama.
Like it didn't take me out of the movie at all.
Like-
How about the fact that Bilbo gave him the ring so he could win the Olympics?
Oh my God! Stop.
I just want to see the look on Seabass's face.
And actually, so in real life, Little got a note from a friend on the day of the 400 meters because that was not something that he ever really did well in, right? He was slightly above average, but he had no records. But his friend gave him a Bible quote, right? And I forgot.
So it
which
wasn't the American racer
No,
runner in the
that's
movie?
No,
That's
this is the
movie.
British racer.
Mhm.
He gets a Bible quote, and it is a Samuel Bible quote, Sam. I do remember that.
Mhm.
And this is in real life. And it says something about the Lord, basically like the Lord, like shining upon him.
To honor him.
Right,
So,
exactly. So he reads that note, and then he goes and wins gold. And that was
Yeah, I
like,
thought that was a good part of the movie. That even though the American guy, he was, basically going against him and all that, he felt
Well,
the
no, he
need.
wasn't in
He
the
felt the need as a fellow Christian to go give him a note and say, "Hey, even though we're not on the same
I'm
team,
not talking about that,
I'm
though.
still
This is not
cheering.
from the
I'm
movie.
cheering for you."
Yeah,
No,
this is
I know,
not
but
from the
that's
This
where
is a
they got
real
that.
life thing. Someone gave the British guy a note
Right.
on the day
Right,
of
but
his
that's
400 meter
portrayed in the movie as the American guy giving him the note.
Yeah,
And then he runs
Because he gives him he gives him a Bible quote in the movie, so that's where they get that from.
Damn it! Well, it was not exactly what I had read up on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Jackson Schultz hands it to him right beforehand.
Mhm.
He reads it and then gets in the blocks.
right,
Yeah.
Well, not the blocks, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I thought that was a good part of the movie.
there was lots of good parts.
I didn't really understand. I actually had to watch the movie, then I had to reread the synopsis and think about the movie for a little bit. Then I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good movie. It wasn't. How am I gonna say, like, only certain parts really pushed me, but I didn't really understand the movie until I sat down and thought about it. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah, because I was like, okay, he was sad. To me, they didn't emphasize enough things. Like the fact that he was Jewish. Yeah, people were talking about him, but at no point was he experiencing like violence or anything
but
because he was Jewish. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not the point of the point of it though.
But the
he
synopsis
talks- from the
says that he
get-go,
was
talks
trying
about
to
how-
he was trying to prove something because he was
Right,
Jewish because of all
from
his
the
attack.
get-go, he talks about how they accept me because of my father and our money, but they don't accept me.
Yeah.
I can tell from this handshakes when they try and pull away, when they kind of
Or
downplay.
or
when
like
talking. It's not overt. It's very quiet racism.
the resentment that he got a personal trainer.
Right. Well, that I mean, I think I don't know if that's because he's Jewish. I think that's more of a at the time having a professional trainer is a big deal. It's not as much of a big deal now because almost all Olympic athletes are semi-professional, if not professional anyway. So back then it would have been a big deal if anybody did it. They just showed it was him.
Also, his coach trainer, I guess the movie decided to amplify how involved he was in his life. Also, there's no record of like him being like not allowed to attend the race and all the other stuff. Which was like, what was it? Sam? It was Sam, right?
Yeah.
Another dude named Sam. All the Sams are in this movie for you.
He's
Sam.
got a great line though. when you first see him at the it's not the Highland Games. It's it is. It's when it's the race where Little gets tripped and he gets up and wins. But remember when the Scottish guy was like the guy who's the head of the Scottish Athletic Council or whatever, he goes, it was like, "We're welcome. You're glad to see you here, but know that basically you're a professional and let know your place type of thing." And he says something. He's like, "I hope you enjoy the day." And he says something about, "Don't hope you like our organization" or something like that. Mussolini, as he walks away, goes, "I've seen better organized riots."
Right?
That made me laugh.
Sam, I want to tell you that at the time that the movie was released in '81, folks at Cambridge historians from Cambridge felt that the movie exaggerated the way that Abrams was treated for dramatic effect. So imagine that in 1981, they felt the portrayal of discrimination was a bit much. I want you to take that in. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure it was probably worse than.
Right. In the meantime, they're like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." This movie is making it worse than it was.
No, Cambridge is not going to come out and say, "Yeah, we treated him horribly."
Yeah.
Well, no organization is going to say that ever.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
Exactly.
How about the where they race against the clock? I've always loved that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Oh, where they is that where like the crowd of like where they're just
it's like the tradition to run.
Yeah. I don't think someone does it every year. But
someone hadn't done it in like 70 years.
Well, no one had ever done it. No one had ever accomplished it in 700 years. People had tried it, but nobody had actually ever done it.
By the way, this running on the beach never happened.
Right.
Never.
Right.
100%. And what was
it's the best shot in the movie.
Right, exactly. But
the shot and the song with this are like the iconic parts of like the movie.
Yeah.
It's like the song.
I like
that shot of them.
I like the beginning of the movie because by the time you get to the end of the movie, you realize that as each person is running and then they focus in on each person, they're showing you of who he is, an example of what they're going to be throughout the movie. And I got that when one of the characters is like, "I just do it for fun."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you remember in running, he was just like laughing and smiling while he was running. So I thought that was pretty good.
Here's why he just did it for fun. If you remember, he's a lord.
Yeah.
So he's got money. He doesn't need to do this to better himself in
also he's a phony character. The Lord is a phony character. He is an amalgamation of several other characters put into one dude. He's mostly an interpretation of David Burley, right? And he won Olympic gold for the 400-meter hurdle in 1928. So he's mostly an interpretation of that guy. But basically, it was like, there's all these dudes. And they were like, "We're just gonna pour it into this one character."
Well, you can't do because if you show everybody, it would take forever.
But the thing is, like, they didn't even need to show everybody because the movie even has Olympians interacting who never met in real life.
Right.
So so you know how like sometimes we criticize a movie for changing things around, which this movie does that too. But in this case, there was plenty of room to choose who gets to be a figure to play with in the film or not. And they were like, let's take a bunch of these dudes and dump it into this guy.
I just love too the scene where they're all getting dressed before the 100 in that same locker room. I'm like, yeah, I suppose they probably do that, but like, would you really want to prep for the Olympic final next to your rival, like feet away? No.
I mean, there is a little. I mean, there's less of that now than before,
Right,
but
I
there's
think they
still
all get
quite
their
a
own
bit
locker
of that.
rooms now,
There's
right?
still quite a bit of that now.
Yeah,
You know?
I think there's a little bit of that. Like I think like ice skating, like they all warm up together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also not like getting dressed together in the same.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you, all the events leading towards the Olympics, many of those events, you are like sharing a large locker room space with the rival. This is not a large locker room space in the movie.
That's my point. Yeah.
But
I thought it was funny when they introduced like the American team, like they're so sophisticated, like they're like training like they're super soldiers and stuff like that. And it makes the British guys and all that look like they're like a lower level of athlete. I thought that was funny.
How much of a jerk was Lord Cadogan? How do you I can't remember how to pronounce his name. The really old snarky guy when they have the meeting in the back room. He's like, well, the thing is, he just changes his mind. I'm like, oh, because you said that, I'm not changing my mind now. If I was maybe going to change my mind because you're being such a jerk, and now I'm going to stick to my guns.
The nastiness.
Yeah.
Phil and C. Bizzle, what are some of your favorite parts of the movie?
Favorite parts?
Yeah,
Oh,
favorite parts. Like the first race at the beginning.
You're like, I have no favorite parts. You're like, if anybody was
good
gonna
now.
suffer for Cliff, I suffer.
Go ahead, Phil.
And like Ian Holm didn't want to watch the the race, so he just waits and sees like the flag raise up. And,
Yeah.
So
He punches the hole in his hat.
Well, that's a question I can't use now.
I actually
singing in this.
I do have like because this is like my first time really like sitting down to watch this movie as an adult.
Me too.
I think my first time was a long time ago on a channel called Encore, when like Encore was a new channel.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is my first time watching it as like an adult, and
this was on WPIX a lot.
Yeah, it was a WPIX movie too.
Yeah,
and I kind of felt like this movie kind of makes you like it demands you to like watch it.
Yes,
you have to like.
Yes,
you can't, like,
you have to sit there and watch it. Yeah,
you have to like sit there and watch like this movie. What I liked about it is that this is like a sports story that like Cliff picked for our first movie. It's a sports story, and it's one that without this movie, I think would have faded into history, and like we wouldn't have been talking about it at all like that. So I kind of think that like this movie kind of kept the story alive, even though it's like not 100% accurate. It probably kept the story of these two runners like alive, like 100 years later now.
And what's sad is the Eric Liddell character. He wins the gold and then he goes to China and he dies in China.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sad.
I kind of liked how like all right, they're both into running and they're both like these like the professional level of running pretty much, but it's affecting things like their relationships and like their other activities, like their significant others don't quite get that, like, no, I want to win. It's a difference. So
that's one of my favorite parts of this whole movie is when he has the conversation with the sister and he's just like, look, I get it. I fully get it. But you gotta understand, God made me fast. And as much as I'm dedicated to what we're doing, I can bring glory to him by showing him the world what gift he gave me. And if I don't enhance or try and use that gift, it's almost like a slap in the face to him. So I have to go do this.
Well, that was the part that got me a little messed up because he said God gave him the ability to run fast, but then he was like, I can't run on the Sabbath.
Well, but
and I'm like, you're kind of contradicting yourself right here.
No, because he feels he's just honoring God in all of his
ways.
I
get that. I respect the honoring of it, but it's like, okay, I think God would be okay if he's telling you, giving you ability to run. You know what I mean? I think God would be all right.
Story with the King of England being like, "Are you sure?"
Like, yeah, would you feel that way in 1924? Though?
I will tell you this. He died 20 and a half years later in China, and he died in a Japanese internment camp.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 years of missionary work, and then we all know what happened then.
I like
other
that she
favorite
came
line
to see
is
him
the
run
one-
at that race too. Like he explained that too. She came to see him run.
My other favorite line is the one is from the race where he gets tripped and he gets up and gets going, and the guy goes, "Man, he's fast," and his friend Sandy goes, "No, he hasn't even put his head back yet." Like when he puts his head back, now you'll see him go.
All right, let's do
Because
these.
that's how, if you've ever read any stories, that's how he ran.
golden
When he got to full
tickets.
speed, he would run with his head tipped back.
I think like
Cool.
one of the besides like the synthesizer every once in a while like would kind of like whoa, where'd that come from? One of the like things is you got a running movie, and to show them running really fast, we slow it down in slow motion through the entire movie.
Well,
And that's like, man.
agree with that, but I think that I kind of agree with that. But I think you're also talking about a movie where you're using not professional athletes. So if you show them running, they're not very fast. So if you slow it down, you can make it look like they're going fast.
All right, let's do some golden ticket stuff. Green
All
shirt
right,
guy.
I have 5 categories. Cliff, you can pick first. Yeah, there's 5. Destinations, education, speed, history, and uniforms.
Uniforms.
All right. What? And then you can. If I'll give credit if someone gets one or the other. What number bibs were Abrahams and Little wearing in their finals?
What number bibs?
Don't type any slower. You're gonna give Joe more time to Google it.
I'm sorry, jeez. Not the flash over here. What number bibs were Abraham and Littles wearing in the finals? That's for you guys out there in the chat. To win a super duck. And I'm gonna end the chain now. Chain is done after 105. So no more chains. So right now, you're what number bibs were Abraham and Littles wearing in the finals? I'll give you 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
That's a
4,
toughie
3,
for a couple reasons.
2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. 451 and 125.
For who?
Oh, he's pushing it. He
You
wants
gotta
it.
tell me which one's which.
JSS Brooklyn, no worries. You already got a super duck in the chain, and you can't get double super ducks. So you got one in there already. Dante says now my OCD can rest. 451 and 125. I'm sure Joe's gonna type in any second now. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds, Joe. Then I give it away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, who is it? Green shirt. guy?
Okay. Abraham's.
Wait. Joe just said something.
What do you say?
Little was wearing 451. I'll give him that one.
Okay, so you get
And
that one,
Abraham
Joe.
was wearing 419.
Okay.
Woo, Joe. Okay.
Joe just sneaking it in there. All right. Good job. Question number 2.
All right, who wants to pick next?
One
I'll
of those
go
guys.
history.
All right, history. What Olympiad were they competing in?
Hmm.
Oh, like what number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Olympiad. Were they competing? What Olympiad were they competing? Maybe I should put what number Olympiad.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This was not as hard as the bibs. Not as hard as the bibs.
It shouldn't have been because they splashed in your face a bunch of times.
What number Olympiad?
They
So-
do.
So Ronaldo, the bibs are visible so long as you're watching a high resolution copy of the film. But
Really?
yeah,
I didn't, mine was DVD.
right, but it was still better than standard definition. So
JSS
anyone,
Brooklyn's right.
yeah, anyone who had watched this in standard definition was gonna have a real hard time with the bibs.
JSS Brooklyn's right.
JSS.
It was the 8th Olympiad.
8.
All right. TSS Brooklyn.
Who wants to pick next?
Go ahead, go with speed.
All right. Who are regarded as the fastest men in the world?
You are regarded as the fastest man.
You want both of them, right?
Yeah, I do want both of them.
Okay.
Who are regarded as the fastest men in the world?
Extra points, I suppose, if you spell it correctly.
For the era of the movie, right?
They say it in the movie.
Yeah, okay.
They said, yeah, they did say it.
And Wally West are not correct.
Mhm. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are
Anyone from our group want to guess?
Schultz.
Mhm.
Jackson Schultz is one.
Schultz. And
Got the other guy's name.
I got the other guy's name too. Who's the other-
Charles H. Paddock.
Paddock.
Yeah, Paddock. Yeah, that's
yeah.
When they're watching
All right.
the movie in the theater of the press movie, and Abraham sits forward. He goes, "Those are the fastest men in the world: Charles H. Paddock and Jackson Schultz."
You got some fun ones.
Now, I do have some fun with. Actually, I forgot I had this fun one. So who came from New Zealand to compete? He made a big stink about that. Technically, he could have probably competed for Britain, but he didn't.
I forget.
Tom Watson.
Watson.
At the beginning of the movie, where are they running to?
The camp? The
Nope.
training camp?
Nope.
The school? Cambridge?
Nope.
Where are they running?
That's all.
They're running to the Carlton Hotel, which you see. And then the
Yeah.
immediate voiceover is Montague writing to his parents saying, "Hey, we're here at the Carlton Hotel." Basically, a week out from competing and getting ready to get on the boat.
You are correct.
Okay, and then what school do Abrahams and Montague attend?
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
It is not Cambridge. It is sort of Cambridge, but it's in Cambridge. It's part of Cambridge, but it's not Cambridge.
It's like one of those, like, yeah.
I don't know.
It's called Gonville and Keys College as part of Cambridge University.
All right. All right. Let's get into some numbers
And Keys
now.
is spelled Caius.
And that's
Some
why I
numbers.
trying to answer these group chat stuff.
I'll go first, and I'll give my number first. I'm gonna give this movie a 7 for its message of being devout to what you believe and trying to stand up for who you are. For the intro theme, which is classic, probably one of the top 5 classic intro themes I think in film. The acting I thought was pretty good. Certain parts I just didn't feel. But overall I gave it a 7. Let's jump to Green Sugar.
I love this movie, and it gets to me. It actually gets better every time I see it. I don't watch it all that often, but I think I watched it last year because I was cleaning some stuff in my office. I was like, oh, I forgot to have this movie, so I popped it in. Yeah, there's a lot of great themes in it. I think it's well acted. The music fully works for me, even though it is synthetic for this top. It wouldn't be accurate for the time, but it works for me. Obviously, there's some stuff like Cliff was talking about that's not historically accurate, but they're pretty close. Oscar-winning movie. Hard to give it. I think IMDb is a little harsh, so I'm going to give it a 9.
9. All right. C to the Bizzle.
I'm gonna be nowhere near generous as that. This is my first time ever watching this movie, and it will be my last time.
Oh my God!
Shots fired.
This is why D Vizzle held on to the very end.
I love it.
I did not care for this movie at all. It was boring to me. Only thing, it was like a crap ton of singing. Like almost every other scene felt like a musical without being a musical. And I love musicals, but it was okay. This movie was a mid to me. The only thing I really like is the 1920 accents, the way people talk, the way they interact with each other. If I give it a number, I give it like a 6.5.
6.5. That's not horrible.
That's why I think because I don't know why you. I wanted about to say 3.
He's only 0.6 below IMDb. Phil.
I'm not going to be that harsh on the movie. I enjoyed this movie. I think everything I said before does kind of stand, that this movie does like demand your attention. I also think in like 1981, this was like a movie that like your grandparents went to see. Not even like your parents.
Yeah.
Like this was probably like a movie for your grandparents. I think like now that I've watched it as an older person and I gave it like, the attention that it demanded, I think it, is a good movie. And it's worth, definitely seeing. I am going to give this an 8.
8.
It's a good sports story that, like I said, would have probably been lost to the ages of history had it not been this movie.
Okay. And finally, Clifford.
So I hated this movie as a kid, and I was always put out when it was on television and there was nothing else on, and then this was on, and then I was like, oh my God, I have to go and like read now because this is like, I can't with this. But anyhow, this rewatch, entertainment, a 6. It's still sluggish. Acting, 10. Story, a 9. I'm actually very interested in the story. Music, a 9. Visuals, a 9. Rewatchable, more so than I ever could have possibly imagined. Emotional impact, much higher resonation with me now. Historical interest, I'm going to call it an 8 because obviously I had to go look up all the truths. My final rating is an 8.5.
8.5. Okay.
I think this is a good movie to watch as you're older. Like if you watched this as like,
I remember watching it as a kid.
As a kid, you would not have gotten this. It would have got like, you would. Where's my Star Wars or my, but like an older person.
Let me just point out too, it didn't just win Best Picture; it won 4 Oscars.
Yeah.
Score.
That gives it a final score of 7.8. So we are above the IMDb, ladies and gentlemen. Chariots filmed the same year as Raiders of the Lost Ark, among others. Oh yeah, Raiders came out that year.
Oh, JSS. I thought about much more flattering films to choose from 1981, but I said, why be a pussy? And I went all in. So
you're riding that meter there, Cliff. You're riding that spicy meter, all right?
PG-13 spicy meter. PG-13.
So that's our thoughts on Chariots of Fire. Let us know down in the comment sections what you guys thought.
True.
As we move on.
What was our final? What is our final score on that one?
7.8.
7.8. Okay.
7.8. The next movie in Clifford's 1981 trilogy. That's right. Take a deep breath. It is The Possession, Sam Raimi film based
Wait.
on a true story.
No. Whoa. Sam Raimi film.
That's what it says. It says Sam Raimi presents up top.
Oh no.
Is that not the right
Wait,
movie?
Is it? No, because it is not. It's an English-speaking film in another country.
Clifford, I sent you the thumbnails and you loved them.
I thought that was the woman in the sewer, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't read the Sam Raimi part.
that's the wrong one.
No,
okay.
it is Possession from 1981, directed by Andrzej Zulwowski, starring Isabella Anjani and Sam Neill.
All right. I gotta change the thumbnail. This
That's
is why I send them to you to proofread.
I know, but it looked convincing, and when you finally see the subway scene, you'll understand.
All right. So 1980, look up The Possession 1981 film, and that's the movie you have to be prepared for.
Sam Raimi,
Hey, Sam, the cover for the movie.
Is it worse? Is it worse than this?
Here, I'll show it. I just got it. I'll just
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Here it is.
Show it, Phil. Hey, yo.
Is it gun honey worthy?
Hold on, Scar.
At the stage.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yes,
good
sir.
God.
And the back end.
And it's one of those 80s movies, so it's going to be so
Psychological
great.
horror, supernatural horror. Okay.
It is a Cold War era West Berlin film, shot for an English-speaking audience, and a breakout opportunity for Sam Neill. I definitely chose something off the beaten path for 1981.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm digging it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Now, when I am interested, I am based on this being psychological, supernatural horror. I am interested in everyone's perspective at the end of the day, because I've read extensively about this film. I know all the elements to it, but it presents so many things at once that everyone's reactions are unique, and I look forward to that.
All right. So tune in next week for that, and we will go over the position for film and box office news. Tomorrow night, it's New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, number 200. We're starting at 7 p.m. We usually start at 8, but it's going to be an extra long show, double-sized show. We're going to go over all the new books, new keys. We'll talk about this past 5 years, and then we'll give away 3 prizes. We'll give away a subscriber. Hold on, I got to mute Green Shirt Guy because his box cutting thing is killing me. We're doing 3 prizes, a subscriber, the membership, and the Super Duck. So make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night. Big episode 200. And honestly, I'm going to put a link in the chat like we do for Council of Comics Live. So if you guys want to come join us tomorrow night, you can come in and join us and have fun for our 200th episode. All right. So that will be fun. Tune in tomorrow night. Then right after that, you're going to jump on over to Roscoe's channel and see Bizzle and Ronaldo, the Green Shirt Guy, will be joining Roscoe for his Draw to You art stream. So it'll be right after our show. Hold on, Green Shirt Guy, you're muted. I got you. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we're doing duos, and Roscoe does a thing where he also puts up the viewers' artwork. So if you want to draw something that's duos and send it to him, we'll probably put it up.
All right, so that's right after our show. Is he gonna link, or is he gonna go directly to the show, or is he gonna allow you to link the channels, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, don't matter. Just wondering for them out there that are watching. All right, so you gotta go to Roscoe's channel to watch that. On Wednesday, it's the Council of Comics Live, episode number 59. Put the link in the chat. You guys can come join us for some trivia, FOC, and Shakers. We have fun on that show. That's 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday. Then on, I believe it's Saturday, it's will the producer get his ROM? I'm sure most of you know the answer to this question, but it's in film mode now. So
Oh.
That'd be
Tomorrow?
funny if you had double rounds right there.
Can we do that tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
If
do
you
that
get double
tomorrow.
rounds, I'm really gonna laugh.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. While he's crying, while I'm crying, he's gonna be laughing. All right, so that's on Saturday. Make sure you tune in for that. In 2 weeks, you got Fill in the Blanks episode number 34. They're doing Ben 10. That'll be on July 9th, 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you hit your notifications for that. This past Saturday, yesterday, dropped Video Games with Joey, episode 6. He was going over Nintendo Power. That's one of Joey's favorite. Look at that smile. Look how happy he is. Look at that smile. But go check that out on the channel as well. Hit the like button for that. And also the G.I. Joe film review is also up, so you guys can go check that out as well as Graded Books with Anthony, episode number 5. Now, Phil, let's spin for this last duck, and then I'll spin for a super duck.
Best part is the music. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's draw.
Who's gonna get it, ladies and gentlemen? They won't forget it, ladies and gentlemen. But if they didn't put a hashtag, they will regret it, ladies and gentlemen. Las Cruces. All right, Las Cruces. So let me put the 3 of you guys. Actually, let's get that other thing up there, Phil, that last hashtag, and then we'll do like 30 seconds for you guys to put. I want to give you as much chances as you possibly can. Let me put I didn't put that. Hold on, put that up there. You guys enter that. Let me put a banner here. Oh no, it's not. What happened?
Broke it.
Did I break it?
No, I think I broke it.
It's at the bottom. As soon as Phil gets that up, we're gonna do a quick spin
Yep.
for that.
It had time, so it wasn't collecting. So I had to read it. All right. You got 5 entries.
There you go. Let's do it.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw.
All right, final duck of the night. Dante. Let me put you
Hey,
guys in.
Dante, you suffered through the whole thing before and it was worth it.
Let me put these guys in a duck race real quick. Done. Clear. 30 seconds. Set. Oh, wait, no, remove. I want to hear the ducks. I want to hear the ducks. And you guys out there want to hear the ducks too.
I want to hear the duck.
All right. Shuffle 1, shuffle twice, shuffle 3 times. Go. This is for a chance at a super duck. Just to let you guys know out there who won a super duck today. It would be Nerdy Geek, Adventures Joe, Dante's Game Room, Humphrey Castro, JSS Brooklyn, and Las Cruces, and Nerdy Geek again. Who's gonna get it? Brian LCS.
No.
You are in there. That's his first super duck. So congratulations, bro. You're in the super duck race. All right. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure to go over to Couching and Slouching with Steve Bizzle. Hit that subscribe button on that channel. Hit a bunch of likes on the videos there as well. Go over to Cliff on Comics. Hit that subscribe button as well. Hit a bunch of videos on his channel as well. And make sure you join us tomorrow night
for our anniversary 200th episode of New Season Hot Comics of the Week, we're giving away 3 prizes. It's going to be starting at 7 p.m., not 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 2-hour show. So come join us. We'll put the link in the chat, and we'll have fun celebrating our anniversary. Phil, I'm going to let you hit the video. So for myself, for C Bizzle, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, for Cliff, and the rest of the Council of Comics, we love you. God bless you. Be safe out there, and we will see you next time. Peace.
The brightest day. Where are the heroes?